Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here, Cusco, here with Blue Jay, back at it again with another video. Hold my beer. So, we bought these shots to celebrate our first drinking segment. And yes, we are both 21, as you guys have seen on camera before. But yes, we're going to try these guys out, and they're the rattlesnakes.
Have we said that we're 21?
I don't think we have.
I don't think we specifically
Disclaimer,
said.
we're 21.
Yeah, exactly.
But yes, we're going to try these rattlesnake shots. I've seen these before in like little tiny, not bodegas, but like those crappy ass convenience stores. And they sell these in like 4-packs. And they're pretty cool typically. Like sometimes they have like buttery nipple or shit like that. They like separate the shot in two. So it's like really cool. You
What are these two shots?
So the green one that you see on this side is lime liqueur. So it's like a lime flavored liquor. It's not really that strong. And the reason it's not that strong because on this side we have tequila. And it's white tequila. And white tequila, personally, I think hits a lot less harder. But the yellow one hits the throat hard. No homo. But it hits the throat hard. So, yeah, we're going to take these shots and see. We're going to kind of review a beer, but we're mainly just going to be talking. We're just going to see how we like it. We're just going to have a beer in our hand.
We're going to have a beer and we're going to shoot the shit.
We're trying to, we're going to try to make
Shut
this
the
as entertaining.
fuck up, Cheeto.
Cheeto.
Sorry, the cat's...
He's an attention hog. The one time that I'm not paying attention to him, he's asking for it. But every time I give it to him, he doesn't want to give it to me. So, I don't get it. But... anyway, he's a teenager. He's one of those. So it's fine. Yeah. But we're going to go ahead and try these out.
All right.
Whoa. And so if you've never taken one of these, the way you take them is you take them with your lips across this way because you don't want to get one liquor and then have to take the next one. It's supposed to be one shot. So there we go.
What's the way that we're supposed to say it?
We'll do it the Mexican way.
Okay,
so the way we do it is pa arriba, pa abajo, pa centro, pa dentro.
Enchilada.
There you go. Whew.
All right.
That's not as bad as I thought it'd be. I thought the tequila would, like, you there.
Yeah, no.
But it mixes in really well.
Smooth. I smoked a little on my face.
It kind of tastes like if you were to take a regular tequila shot in just one go without the salt.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it doesn't hit too hard, but
like normal tequila. Yeah, so this is pretty good. So we're gonna put these boys away.
I would have thought something called rattlesnake would have had a bit more bite, you know.
Should we like keep these in like a little trophy saying the first shot on the channel was with these?
Yeah,
I'm down.
We can
see these to the side.
Yeah, we can put them in like a little glass case. It's like have them off to the side.
Like, never been clean. It starts growing mold and shit.
All right. So, what beer are we reviewing today? I don't know who I'm talking to. We're the only people here. We're kind of lonely.
Yes. I've learned in a very hard way schizophrenia. It doesn't work in real life.
Yeah.
They're not actually there. But we are deciding to take a little trip down south to the border. Modelo. And it's going to be the Chelada Sandia Picante.
Yeah.
If you say it anything other than that without the accent, I'm going to personally find you and slit your throat. Anyway,
I was debating just now, like, how much do I value my life?
You're like Sandia Picante.
Yeah,
like Chelada.
Am I willing to get my slit throat for the memes?
It's like you call this Model O.
Model O.
Model O. But
Visa.
I honestly, so I'm from Chihuahua. I really don't know what they drink mostly because I grew up here like my whole life. But it varies. It's either this Coronas or something known as Pacifico or Pacifico. It's like a brown bottle. Yeah. I really don't know what Mexicans are into. Just like, I really don't know what they're into. They always change it up. So it's like I've noticed.
You've never even really been to Mexico since you were an infant, right?
No, I've never even visited. I would love to.
Yeah.
I for reasons that I cannot say out loud. Yeah. But,
if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Y'all know the struggle, how it is out here. But, yeah, I've always seen people switch between Corona and Modelo. What I've noticed Corona is more popular with like the older Mexicans that just like to chill, have an asada, you know, do their own thing.
Yeah.
Modelo's for like the single Mexicans, if I'm being honest. The guys that hang out with their homies, they're like no chicks there. They're all getting drunk and it's like, es que la neta, güey, es que la neta me se pasan, güey. You know, shit like that.
Sweet.
But,
I'm gonna be a white Mexican today.
so let's time to get some hair on our chest. And
all
try
right.
this boy out.
Oh, I got hair on my chest. Do you want to count them?
Dude,
Got like 3.
I got like yes. So
all right.
let's try this out.
Cheers.
Salud.
That is pretty good.
It tastes like candy.
It kind of does. It does hit a bit stronger than we were having some salt and lime. It says chilada on it, but it wasn't a chilada because there was no tomato in it.
Yeah, the one that we were drinking before because we had to pregame or else this wouldn't have been an entertaining.
Yeah.
You guys are making us alcoholics. This one, it's pretty good. I've had the original one. It's a blue one. But I personally prefer the original one better and just adding lime myself.
This one.
But the blue one has, not a lot of people are into cheladas because not a lot of people like tomato juice. I personally love it. I love to drink that shit. And yeah, they typically mix it in. And they didn't do that with this one. It's just beer, lime, and salt. Isn't bad. It just feels like I should have just gone to Corona by that point. But still pretty fucking good.
I don't really like Corona.
Really? Corona's
No.
probably my favorite one out of Modelo, if I'm being honest. Like, it's weird. Because Modelo hits harder,
Okay.
but I like the smoothness of Corona, especially the extra ones, like the the premium ones. Those ones are good. But yeah, these are pretty fucking good. Not gonna lie. So if you're Mexican, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. These taste exactly like the sandía pops that they come like with all that fucking tajin and stuff. I wouldn't say tajin, but like the that little lime chili salt. But without the lime chili, just imagine you already sucked all that off. And then kind of dip it in a beer. That's what it tastes like.
So, okay, let me start this off by asking you, what is the drunkest you have ever been?
Okay, I actually do remember this one.
Oh, okay.
So, I remember the drunkest I've ever been, I believe was on my 21st birthday, if I remember right. I typically don't celebrate birthdays, but my friend's parents, who I've been living with, I think about a year by this point. Not here, different time. And we were chilling, and they're Mexican as hell, you know. And his parents for some reason just love to party. His parents were really cool actually, and they said, "So, what do you want for your 21st?" And I'm like, I don't really celebrate, but you know, I'm from Mexico. I've never had genuine Mexican tequila. And they're like, it's easy, bro. What else do you want? And I'm like, what? And they just they're like, you know what? We'll surprise you. Just wait. We'll just sit here at home. We did it safely. We were at home. It was just me.
I don't like the sound of surprise.
Both of his parents and my homeboy at the time, Kevin. And we just sat all night drinking. We drank a lot of mixed drinks. I had my genuine first shot of tequila from Mexico. That shit hard. But
I've never had genuine Mexican tequila.
It's interesting. It definitely burns.
Okay.
And the fumes definitely come out of your throat, like your nose. You ever had that? It's like
kind of.
It's like drinking Everclear, but PG.
Gotcha. I mean, I basically exclusively drink whiskey most of the time.
Yeah, I've learned to respect tequila, because if you don't respect tequila, it's going to come back and bite you in the ass.
I've never learned to respect tequila, but then I've never had Mexican tequila, so I don't know.
But where the night really settled in was when they brought out this, I think it was called Abstract or something.
Absinthe.
Absinthe, yeah.
Dude.
That. So it's like this bottle that they get, and they bring like a little glass with it. There's a little tool that comes with the bottle. You put it on top of the rim, and you put a sugar cube on that little tool. Yeah. And then you get that absinthe, and you pour it over that sugar cube.
How much do you pour?
I don't know. They just poured me a little.
Dude, that shit's like 80-90% or some shit.
They poured this much for me.
Yeah, dude, that shit's like almost pure alcohol.
Because it almost looked like a little wine glass, but not like a wine glass, like one of those lazy wine glasses that don't have the stem. So, they gave me a little bit of that in there, and they're like, drink it. And they did not tell me it tasted like black licorice.
Yeah, I think it's actually made from black licorice.
I hate black licorice.
Mm.
For some reason, I don't know if anybody else has experienced this, but when
love
I eat black licorice, it gives me a headache.
I love
the
black
taste
licorice.
just gives me an automatic headache.
Well,
the smell gives me a
Isn't
headache.
it made from turnips or something? I think it is.
know.
I'm pretty sure it's
In that
made from
case,
turnips.
I fucking have a problem with turnips.
Oh,
But
I love black licorice.
But yeah, I hate black licorice, and I downed this, and I felt good. And then that's when apparently I have a complete different laugh when I'm drunk. Instead of like laughing like the normal ta ha ha, you know, I go hey. I kind of laugh like Seth Rogen,
oh, no.
and it's just bad. And so I have no control of this laughter. And yeah, just like the whole night we were just drinking back to back, and it's just like, dude, it was really hard to walk down those stairs.
Oh, no.
I got up to go to the bathroom like at least a good fucking 3 to 4 times within the span of like 3 hours.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's what alcohol
I thought
does,
alcohol was supposed to keep the water inside your
No, it
body.
dehydrates you.
Yeah, because I thought dehydrating mean it just didn't let go of that water you had, but no,
Oh,
it makes
no.
you piss everything
Yeah,
out.
yeah, no, it extracts
yeah.
the water from you.
I
through your
guarantee
penis.
you, I at least did at least a good 7 to 8 shots that night, and at least good 3 mixed drinks. They made like sangria, and like Kevin made this other one that tasted like cotton candy. It was pretty good, but yeah, I got really wasted that night, and luckily we did it home, so we didn't have to go anywhere after. But it was a struggle getting down those steps.
Oh,
And at the time, I was living with the little brother in the room while Kevin was in his own separate room. And I come down and I just start loving on the dude so much. I'm like, I love you, bro. Like, you have no idea.
You're my brother, man.
Yeah, and I was just like trying to hug this dude.
yeah,
the whole time.
oh.
And the next thing I
You're
knew,
one
it
of
was
those drunks.
yeah. That when I'm that, there's like different
Yeah.
levels to me.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the talkative, and then it goes to the like I want to party, to the let's keep fucking drinking, to the now I'm gonna start sharing my feelings,
Oh,
and then once I start sharing my feelings, it's back to like even harder partying. And now my goal is to get everybody as wasted as I am,
oh.
and from there it's just like
What's
I've
the highest
never-
level I've seen you at? It probably would have been that night where it's like all of us were getting drunk, like with Alex and.
yes,
Yeah,
you've seen
yeah.
my lovey one. You've
Okay,
seen
that-
my lovey
that-
one.
okay, that-
you know?
that- okay.
That's kind of like my lovey one. I was a little more
Mm.
restricted that night because everybody was showing love, so you gotta cool the love a bit.
Yeah.
But yes, that night was probably the night you've seen the
Okay.
most.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. That sounds right. That
Mhm.
sounds like. Okay. Well, great story. I give that a 4 shots out of 5.
I like that rating.
Okay.
That's how we're gonna start rating things.
Yeah.
4 shots out of 5.
Okay. So how I'm mine probably would have been in Vegas. So yeah, you know the story. So
I know part of it, but yes.
well, I remember most of it. So here's the thing. So we went to Vegas. It was a family trip. I went with my sister and my parents, and apparently there's this bar that's like candy themed. It's called I Love Sugar, and all of their drinks were like fucking like sour gummy bear and fucking I don't know, diabetes martinez or some shit like that.
So a vape shop.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah,
Okay.
but here's the thing: they were all served in martini glasses the size of your fucking head.
My head or your head?
I mean, probably your head. Yeah, in total volume, probably your head.
Poor boy.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: it's candy, so it's like it's that dangerous alcohol that
If you
don't
guys
taste.
never had a sugary drink,
Oh,
wine
yeah.
coolers are the perfect example, and wine is.
Long Island iced tea.
Oh.
Woo!
You don't even know you're drinking, bro.
Yeah,
You don't even
yeah.
know you're drinking, and that's why they're dangerous.
Yeah,
You keep drinking, and next thing you know, you can't even fucking cross the street.
dude. Okay, I tell you, it was like the size of my head, and like all of us were drinking. My sister had like this chocolate one. I got the sour gummy bear. My mom got this cotton candy one. It actually had cotton candy in it. It was kind of cool. My dad, he is.
Wait, how do you put alcohol candy in? How do you put cotton candy in alcohol?
No, because
Doesn't it
no,
dissolve?
no, because it's like so. Here's a martini glass, and then there was like a very large rim around it, and then it's like you kind of there was like a straw so that you could drink it through.
No, I mean the kind candy. How do you put that in the
You
alcohol?
don't put it in the alcohol. It's so there's so
On the
here's
rim?
here's a yeah so here's a
made a
martini and then there's like there's a rim like this wide. Like as wide as my hand.
Jesus.
That
So
goes around. Yeah.
There's a whole layer of just cotton candy sitting on
Yeah,
your
yeah,
drink?
just sitting on top
Oh
of the
my
fucking
God.
yeah. That's what we were
Bro,
drinking.
I don't know how this place is still up and running because kids
Meanwhile-
would try to get in there, bro. They
Meanwhile,
probably walk in thinking it's a candy store.
yeah, no. Meanwhile, my dad, he's like the biggest lightweight in the world. He never drinks. He had this like little shot that he took, and I actually had a sip of it. Like we all had a sip of it,
Of course.
and Dad did most of the
it,
shot. But
just
he
wanted to
he
make
was
sure he got
oh
the right
dude,
level.
he was drunk.
Oh,
He was.
no.
But here's the thing: I got through probably at least 3/4 of this drink before I was like, "Hey, how much alcohol is it?" And they're like, it's, I kind of just eyeballed it, like it's like 12 to 14 shots, something like that. I'm like, Didn't think anything of it.
It's too late, dude. Here,
Yeah, exactly. I'm already gonna be drunk.
You
Might as well
took
be
at
really
least a
drunk.
good of those 7 shots.
Yeah. Oh no, dude! I had done at least like 9 or 10 by that point. And I'm like, you know what? Might as well finish it off. Like I paid good money for it. It was like a $40 thing. It's like
Yeah,
I'm
so-
drinking that shit.
Yeah, for me, typically it takes a lot of alcohol to put me down. It's just the percentage of what I did that night was just a lot. And it was just back to back. At least normally when I casually drink, it's just like a beer here and there. But typically it takes a lot. But
Yeah.
I could imagine you, dude.
Oh, dude!
Fuck.
I remember we had walked out of there. We were walking down the Vegas Strip. We were all drunk as fuck.
So you fit right in.
Yeah, I mean it's Vegas. Like they expect to see that. And we were just walking by and we're like, you know what sounds fire right now? IHOP.
Oh,
No,
alcohol. Say.
No, we went to IHOP. That was literally our first impulse. We went straight up to an IHOP, drunk as hell, and we all just had breakfast. It was like 4 in the afternoon.
Oh my god.
And like they knew we were drunk as hell, but they're like, yeah, another day. Yeah.
That's funny as hell.
Oh, it was great.
Oh my god.
The other time, the only time that can compete with how drunk I was when I had done 9 shots that one night, and I don't remember this, but apparently I got Maddie, this girl that we know, to show me her ass. I feel like you'd be able to fill in the blanks better.
Caleb, when he gets drunk, he gets really... So, let me put it this way. When Caleb gets drunk, he's really sociable. He knows how to talk to people.
Apparently.
But for some reason, every time he gets a green light, like, I don't know how he knows this when he's drunk, but he gets a green light and he just is like, fuck it, it's foy. But, yeah, we were having some fun.
Lowers my inhibitions,
Yeah, so this girl's like, you want me to show you my ass? And then Caleb's like, fuck it, let's see that ass. Did
I actually say
yes,
that?
you did. And it
I
was
don't
funny as
remember.
hell because I've never seen Caleb ask for some ass. And it's the funniest shit I've seen because I'm over here I'm mostly sober.
Oh no.
The computer, sorry.
Oh,
we had a
no.
little bit of a technical
We have no
difficulty.
light.
Hold on
Oh.
1 sec. But,
Let there be
continue.
light. Wait. Let there be... Wait.
Hold
Let there be light. Sorry, I've thrown out my voice today. I've been talking a lot. Let there be light. I did it.
Sweet.
He did it. I was too lazy to get up. Look.
Say.
I don't have... Dude, I have, like, no voice today. I don't know what it is.
Probably you're starting to drop your balls. So
My voice is already pretty deep.
nice.
Uh,
Continue. Is that it? Okay.
no, you were the one telling the story. I don't remember this shit.
Oh yeah, the Maddie thing. But yeah, it's just like it's funny when you see Caleb, a guy who typically is like really shy and chalant, laid back, just
Severe
asking
social
like,
anxiety.
"Give me ass."
Yeah.
Just give me ass. But that night was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then
We actually dated for a little.
Yeah, he ended up going on a date with this girl.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. But, sadly things didn't work out. But, that's life.
Yeah.
But it's pretty funny, though. That night was hilarious.
Mm.
But that's our story of our first drunkest we've ever been.
Have you ever been to Vegas?
I've not. I've always wanted to go.
Dude, I gotta take you to Vegas. I remember the first time I went to Vegas, it was with my buddies Ron and Jared. I had just turned 18, so there was only one strip club that we could go to.
You see... sorry. Continue.
Oh, sorry. It was called Little Darlings, and
Ron I remember
you know this story.
Wait, the first time you went to Vegas with Ron?
Yeah. So we got to the strip club. There, we were like, okay, how are we gonna get there? Like, I don't want to fucking drive. I don't want to have to find parking. Excuse me. Because we were on a road trip to California, and we were like, fuck it, let's stop in Vegas for the night. Why not? We didn't have any plans. We were just like, fuck it. But they ended up sending a limo to the hotel to take us to. Yeah, it was pretty nice.
That is nice.
Yeah, well, but here's the thing. I didn't know the limo drivers worked on tips, and also they couldn't accept tips through credit card. So, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, man, I don't have... And then he just completely ignored me and drove off. I'm like, okay, well then. So, we walk into the club. This is my first time ever at a strip club. So, I didn't know what to expect. So I'm like, Ron, you're going to be my guide. You're going to be my mentor here. You're going to teach me how this goes. And so we go in. It was like, for the two of us, it was like $70 admission. I'm like, okay, that's a lot, but whatever. Now, he had a sleeveless vest. They're like, you can't have that. So they made him buy a shirt. Like a Little Darlings t-shirt to wear while he was there. I'm like, okay, whatever.
You can't go dressed the way you want at
a
strip club.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no one wants to see a half-naked guy.
You're there to see how naked girls with double standards, man.
That's what I'm saying. But we go in.
They just didn't want him stealing business.
Yeah, he's a sexy guy. He's not. He's built like Esteban.
I will say he did improve over the years. Homie got a glow up. I'll give him that.
Yeah. He has lost a lot of weight.
Oh yeah.
But so we go in, and so we get to like the bar. We were just sort of hanging out there. One of the girls is like, okay, what do you want to drink? And we're like, oh no, we don't want to drink. We're just gonna, like see some of the girls. You have to get a drink, otherwise we're gonna ask you to leave. Like, we just paid $70 to get in.
And you're just gonna ask us to leave a $5 drink.
Yeah, we ended up getting the smallest things. They were the little things of soda, this big around, $3 each.
Oh my god.
Oh, it was so bullshit. But then it's like, I'm like, okay, Ron, I'm relying on your expertise. You're the one that's gonna guide me through this. I don't know what to expect. And then immediately, like 3 seconds in, he takes like 2 steps, and then a girl leads him off. And I'm like, all right, I guess I'll just stand here awkwardly by myself, just drinking my soda. Oh my like, I was awkward. I didn't know what to do.
You were wall hogging the whole time. Oh no.
Well, not the whole time, because it's like, some girls tried to approach me. They're like, hey, come here. And they were like trying hard. They're like, nah, come to me. I'm like, no, it's cool. I'm just waiting for my friend.
Let's get his brains fucked out.
And then, but then eventually one of the girls, sort of started to convince me. And then she's like, she told me that the dances in the back room were $100 for 15 minutes. And I'm like, holy shit! What? Why? And then
you're losing your card all over again, or what the fuck do they got back there?
Well, here's the thing: for those who don't know, prostitution is legal in Las Vegas.
Oh,
so they actually fuck you in the back room. Oh. And it's like, I didn't know that till I got to the back room. There's a mattress like, you ready for this? And I'm like, there's still cum on that bed. Like,
what's that? Where's my mom?
And it's like,
bedtime?
Yeah. And here's the thing. First of all, I was a virgin. I'm actually still a virgin, but I was a virgin, and I'm like, do I want to lose my V card to a strip? I don't think
See,
I do.
That's when you pull out the Bionicle lore out of your pocket.
But
all right, let's sit on this bed and let me tell you all about Metro Nui. Say.
oh no. But okay, so I was like, I don't really want to lose my virginity to the stripper. What do I tell her? I'm like, oh, so my buddy Ron has the money, so let me just convene with him. And he meets up with me. He's like, so I'm going to be honest with you. I told him that you have the money because I don't want to fuck her. I'm like, I told him that you have the money. Let's get the fuck out of here.
She's all just sitting there like...
Yeah, and then we left.
No.
And that was my first strip club experience.
I've never been to a strip club, honestly.
Really?
I've been interested to see how it is, but I just never been to one.
I've never really been a strip club guy. I mean, I'll take you if you want to go, but it's like it's been the kind of thing where it's like it's all right, but it's not like I don't want to spend my money there.
Buddy,
that shit's expensive, you know.
It is.
Yeah, it's like it's way cheaper to just get a girlfriend.
Saying, bro, yeah, honestly, yeah.
How would Christina feel if she found out you went to a strip club?
We've talked about it. She thinks it's okay, you know, obviously, because it's just like there's a saying we have in Spanish where it's like está bien ver al menú, pero no bien ordenar, which means it's okay to look at the menu but not order. So.
Okay.
Same rule goes with her. Like, I'm not jealous.
Here's the thing: if you get a dance, they're actually like going to be dancing on you. There was one that I paid for a dance, and she was literally making me suck on her titties.
Oh,
yeah. So it's like
Tit sucking.
Yeah. So it's like there is a degree of.
I agree. By that point, I would have to talk because I don't know the environment of one.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they let you do that. I thought you weren't even supposed to touch it.
Yeah. Well, I mean. It depends on the stripper. It depends on their own personal policy. Like there were certain women where it's like at PTs usually it's $35 a dance, and it's like they were it was one of those things. It's like you're just kind of supposed to sit there and let them dance on you and like rub their boobs in your face and shit like that. It's like if that's kind of crossing the line with Christina, then I would say probably just don't go.
I mean, obviously I would talk to her about
yeah.
It'd be fun.
I mean. You can still do other things, like you can, you know, like give ones to the pole dancers and stuff like that, but it's like they're gonna try to get you to the back room.
I get you.
Yeah.
I mean that's how you upsell. So
there was one stripper that tried to get me high.
What?
I mean,
like recreationally, or
yeah, like
she was
she
saying,
had a vape. Well, she had a vape pen, and she's like, "Hey, you want to hit?" I think it was because like she wanted to get me tipsy so that I'd want to give her more money.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, like they were really doing like the girlfriend routine. You know, it's like they were trying to give us like the full girlfriend experience of like loving up on us, like talking to us. I remember
rent a girlfriend.
Yeah, so. They walked up to our table. It was me and Ron, and they were like, this was one of the only times I had gone. They sat down. The first thing out of their fucking mouths was like, all right, tell me your best joke. Here's a warning.
It's hard when people do that to you.
No. And then she said, fair warning, mine is about Jews.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm like, oh. Oh. What the fuck kind of strip club is this?
They didn't have a symbol outside, did they?
No.
You didn't have to greet them?
No, dude. This was PTs. This is like a completely
You weren't giving dollar signs out like
this was like a completely white building with like no markings on it whatsoever. Yeah,
so
it was
they
one
trap
of those.
you with those. To say,
yeah.
Low key, it's an underground skinhead club. Say.
I think they actually got shut down for a little while for prostitution.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That wouldn't surprise me. I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shit. Well,
I mean,
shit
strip clubs. Sometimes they do some shady business. Not the most.
Never buy the premium package.
Yeah.
Never buy it. Because there's so many people who've bought that premium package.
Yeah. Oh.
You're not the only package arriving at the door.
Mm-hmm.
But yes. Damn. This is pretty intense, dude.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
But you should go. It's fun. No, honestly, I'm not really a strip club guy. I've gone a couple of times
I feel like I
socially.
wouldn't be either, because it's just like...
It's okay.
the hub exists.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Now,
like,
I'm not saying you guys should give in to your addiction if you have one, but
Right.
it's like there's a cheaper option.
yeah, porn is free. It's like, I mean, it's kind of cool where it's like, you know, you have a girl, it's like, ooh, touch
It's
my boobs, and
depressing.
I'm like, oh, cool, yeah.
Oh.
I've never done that before. That's awesome. But then it's like, oh,
I
dude,
can only imagine you.
Oh, dude, there was this one time I had went there. There was a dude, it was clearly like his 18th birthday, and he had gone with like his friend who was clearly experienced, and he was like grinning from ear to ear. It's like he was like talking with one of those strippers. She's like, you want to come in the back room with me? It's like, okay. Yeah, no, he was definitely that guy.
Oh, boy. But hey, everybody loves titties. Men, women,
Yeah.
titties
Oh, yeah.
are titties.
Titties
Make the
are
world
titties.
go round. Sick.
Yeah, exactly.
But, damn, that's a pretty interesting one. That's actually funny as hell.
It was fun.
We're about halfway through with these.
I'm not. I need to catch up.
Yeah, I'm like halfway through. These are really good.
Hmm.
I like the mango one better, though.
He's a bigger guy than me. Keep in mind, I've already had a shot, a beer, another shot, and this is my second beer. So, I'm not I'm not an alcoholic. I rarely drink. Like this is
Again, we're doing this for content.
yeah, exactly. Like I rarely drink, and honestly, if I'm being honest, I drink so little. Like these segments are probably going to be the only times I really drink.
Honestly,
Yeah.
same dude.
Yeah.
I've had the same alcohol collection for almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Like, I rarely drink.
And
When I do, it's social.
half of
it's
his
not
collection
never-
is mine that I've just left here and forgotten about because I'm like whatever. I
I
don't
think I'm
drink.
starting to get the hiccups.
Yeah, a little bit.
The drunk hiccups.
Yeah. I love you, man.
Sick. It's funny when Mexicans get drunk, dude, because it's like they get super sensitive. It's like that's the one time they're not toxic masculinity, but they
yeah.
overshare and they start
Oh.
crying. It's so
I love
funny.
you, man. I never had a father.
No, it's like they just start talking about like bitches that fucked them up in the past.
Oh yeah.
You know, but like who knows the full story? They could also be lying. But it's funny as hell because they're like, it's gonna let the way like.
Well,
Oh,
they're
so
drunk.
busted.
They're just speaking on
And
their
then
emotions.
they get mad, bro. It's funny
Yeah.
as hell. It's because no way, the pasas, way, you know, because they don't like getting emotional in front of other guys. But
Yeah.
it's funny as hell, dude. And then all the guys are laughing at him, and the other guys like getting all mad because they're laughing. But like, what do you expect when everyone's drunk?
Yeah, I mean,
You know, you're the one making a
it's-
huge scene. You got 3 other drunk guys who want to be entertained, and you're the first entertainment to pop up in the last 3 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, it's. I rarely drink as is, but these actually are pretty dang good.
They are.
I
really
was
like
surprised because I've tried the other ones and like the other ones are mid,
Mm.
except for the mango one. So I didn't really trust any other flavor.
I've
This
only
one's actually
tried
pretty good.
from Modelo. I've only tried the original enchilada. I've never had any of the others.
I don't. They have an original one.
I thought so.
I don't,
Maybe
I don't-
I'm wrong.
I could be wrong. Maybe they don't. Maybe
I-
they do. But
I don't know.
from what I've seen, I never seen
They
it. But
they've
hell.
been advertising this, so we're like, fuck it, let's
Yeah,
try
they
it,
just.
let's
I think they came out with these just this summer. I think it's like a seasonal thing because I remember seeing an ad on it, and I'm like, I know I never seen that flavor before.
Yeah.
So it was a nice try to try it for the first time. That's what we're typically going to try to do. Try things that we've never tried.
Mm-hmm.
So if we don't like it, we'll end up probably making up with it with like shots or something.
Mm.
But hey, at least you get to have your entertainment, and we get
Yeah.
some sort of thing.
All right. So, what's the next topic of discussion? I've been perpetuating this long enough. You take the stage. What are we talking about? Unless you can't think of anything, then I'm happy to run my mouth.
Let's see here. I don't know.
I could tell you about the time I jumped off a cliff.
What? Did I tell? Here? How
I've
about
told you this story, but I haven't told them.
self-injuries. Let's do that.
Okay,
Self-injuries.
self-injuries. All right, you go first.
So, I even have a scar to prove it. So, we were freestyling. I know it's kind of hard to believe with the guy my size, but I used to freestyle back then with my
freestyle,
other group.
like on a skateboard.
Yes.
Okay.
So if anybody knows what freestyling is, it's when you go down a mountain and you basically get down like as low as you can and you pick up a lot of speed and you just get these specialized gloves that kind of have like hockey pucks on them. And you grab on the side of your board when you need to make a sharp turn, and then you put your hand on the floor, and the puck protects you from hurting yourself, and you make those sharp turns, and you keep going down.
Oh.
Well, I was going down this mountain, and I didn't decide to check my gear.
Oh, no.
Always check your gear before riding, because then shit happens.
Okay.
And we were riding, and I was ahead because I was the first one to go down the mountain, because we go down each time because we don't want to crash into each other. And,
Shut the fuck up, Cheeto. Shut up.
Cheeto, what's up, buddy? What
Cheeto,
you
come
want?
over here. I love you, buddy.
You want to say hi to the camera, buddy?
You want to say hi? You want to hop up here?
I don't think he wants to hop up. He's asking for attention, but he won't let you give it to him.
Get up here. Yeah, no, he straight up won't. I'm trying to pet him, and he's
Bro,
like,
he
he's
wants.
like flinching away. Like, what the hell? It's not like I
okay.
hit you.
It's okay.
What the hell?
Oh, he's probably shy about the camera.
Oh, it's camera.
You guys
shy.
have probably seen him in the background when we don't see him, but he's a little orange cat. Everybody knows orange tabbies share one brain cell.
You're definitely gonna you're going to see him at some point in
Yes.
the in the channel for sure.
He's gonna pop up everywhere.
Yeah.
He just kind of does his own thing. He's a free man. Good old free man, ain't your boy?
Free man. No,
He
free
probably
bird,
knows that we're
that's
starting to get a bit tipsy.
Well,
But oh yeah, I was going down this mountain, and first turn comes up. I'm lucky it's the first turn and it's not the other ones because I'm not going too fast to cause several injuries. First turn comes around. This is up in Breckenridge. I forgot the name of the trail, but it was up in Breckenridge.
Okay.
And I was going down, and I didn't check my gear. And since I didn't check my gear, I didn't see that my hockey puck was in bad condition. And when I was going down, I get down, grab on the side of my board, and I put my hand down, given I'm a heavy guy. There's a lot of pressure on this hand.
The hockey puck just breaks off. No.
Rips right fucking off.
Yeah.
The moment I felt it, my heart dropped. Because going, I would say 20 miles an hour, 20, 25. I can't really, I'm not a speed guy. But I know I was at least going above 10 to 15 miles an hour. And my hand just, like, twists. So, like, I touch the ground like that because I touch it like that. That's how you're supposed to touch it. And my hand just twists.
Oh.
When my hand twists, it hurts. And on top of that, since it twisted, all my body weight shifted.
Oh.
The turn went like, I was going down like this, and the turn went like that. And when I came around down to this part, and I was turning, that's when the hockey puck broke off. I was lucky enough I didn't even make it halfway through that turn, because if I would have definitely fallen off the side of the mountain.
Ooh.
Luckily, my inertia was still heading down towards the mountain, so instead of falling off the side, I fell into a ditch on the side of the mountain.
Oh.
I'm just like all scraped up, my knees scraped up, my hands all fucking torn, like my shirt's all rugged up, and I just stand up, dude. And like, my shirt was like all the way up here. It was like, it was bad. It was, I just looked like shit.
Oh no.
And luckily I had other protection on, so I didn't hurt my head and none of that stuff. But it's just, I got up and it's like I was fine, but it's because of all that adrenaline that was still running through my body.
No, you were not fine.
I wasn't
Yeah,
fine.
you were not fine.
So when I get up, no broken bones. I could walk, I could move my hands, I could move my wrists. Everything was fine bone-wise. My friends saw that I bailed off of my board, and they were just like, bro, you good? And then once they get close enough to get full visual representation of me, the moment I turn back around to grab my board, they see there's a giant stick in my side. I'm surprised I didn't feel this thing. I'm very surprised. Because luckily it didn't go too far deep in, but it was still in there. It's right here on the side.
Okay.
Let me show you guys. I actually have a scar like right here. Like right around here, something like that. And that's where the stick was. You see it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's where the stick just went lodged right in. Oof. And I didn't feel crap.
Well,
the
reason you probably didn't feel it is because it probably only penetrated through fat.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking. I'm lucky I'm fat, so imagine if I wasn't, I
Yeah.
probably would have died.
Yeah, I would have died if it
So
was me.
I was just like, it was in there, but it's like, it wasn't bleeding. It was weird.
Yeah.
So it's like, it was like lodged, and I think it's a good thing I didn't pull it out, because I don't know what would have happened if I did.
If
you ever
if it
impale
just
yourself?
went, what you're about to say is good medical advice. If you ever
Yeah.
impale yourself,
Do
don't pull it
not
out.
pull it out.
Yeah, because it could be
It
stopping
could
you
be
from bleeding out. Because
From
it
an
could go
artery,
through
because
an
you don't
artery.
know if it hit an artery.
Right. But the fact that it sounds like it just went through fat.
Yeah, because
you probably
it
could've
wasn't
just pulled
it wasn't
out.
like in my side like that. It was more like that, you know, like at an angle.
Oh, okay.
So that's why the scar is like that, where it's like traveling
Gotcha.
upward. And
If you had pulled it out, I think you probably would have been fine.
probably, I just didn't want to risk it because I've
Yeah,
heard that
yeah, no,
advice
of course not.
everywhere.
I wouldn't either.
And I wouldn't. I just don't want to pull it out.
Yeah, of course not.
So my friends are like, dude, we got to get you to the hospital, and I'm like, oh shit, you know.
Yeah.
And so luckily, since it was the first turn, the car wasn't that far. Well, the moment I decided to get in the car and put on that seatbelt, pain just hit me like a wave of.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like if nausea hit you out of nowhere, but with incredible pain.
Yeah.
It was so bad, dude. I was crying.
Oh.
It was bad. And luckily, my friends that I was longboarding with, they were rich, and they helped me out. Because my dad had told me if he caught me longboarding, he would whoop my ass. Because I didn't have medical, health insurance. So they'd have to pay everything out of pocket.
Oh, wow.
And yeah.
So how'd that work out for you?
Well, I had to get, I think, 4 or like, I don't know how many stitches I got, 4 or 5 or 3.
Oh, I meant financially.
Oh, they paid for it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, your friends paid for it. Okay.
Yeah, my friends paid for it
good.
because they
That's
knew
good.
if my dad found out,
Yeah.
I was fucked.
Yeah.
So I managed to hide.
If your dad found out and knew that someone else was paying for it, do you think you would have cared?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because he would have said, why are you being a dumbass going? This is exactly why I told him not to go.
Fair.
I'd rather just save myself the lecture because I know I wasn't supposed to go. I knew what I was doing was wrong. So it's not like he didn't need to tell me what I was doing was wrong because I already knew it was wrong. So it's like the whole point of the lecture doesn't make sense. He's just telling me what I did was wrong and I already knew it was wrong. That's why I did it.
Moral of the story, listen to your parents.
If they got reason.
Yeah, don't listen to everything because there's always some toxicity in every family.
ADHD exists.
Yeah, there's always some level of toxicity in every family. That's
but,
just a fact.
It's family.
Your parents have passed you some baggage because their parents have passed them some baggage.
And now you're going to pass them to your kids.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably going to be a staple of life for as long as life goes on.
Yeah, I mean, you can always break the chain, but you can never completely break the chain.
Yeah, no. No
like
one
you
is
can,
completely
like
mentally
generationally wise,
Yeah.
you can possibly make it better over the generations. You know, one parent treats his kid better than him. He treats him better than him. Blah 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 blah.
Right.
But
just try to be a little better than
yeah. If you try to change your parenting immediately to something that you don't even know, how the hell are you going to teach it? Saying.
There you go.
Start with the small steps, and I guarantee you, throughout the generations, it'll be way better.
We got super off track.
Very.
Sorry, he and I have been having a little therapy session recently, where like I've been talking to him about his family. So
yes, but
we're not going to get into
not
detail,
into
but
it.
it's
Whole
like,
different
yeah.
thing, but your first injury, self-injury.
This wasn't my first, but
no, well, not first self-injury, but
just,
good self-injury.
Yeah. Okay. So I call this story the Blob.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you know this one. So here's the thing. So the Blob was this thing they had when I was at camp when I was about 13. And the Blob was basically like this big inflatable, almost kind of like air mattress. It looked like a giant pillow that they had out in the lake.
It's like a 20-foot pillow. Like,
Yeah,
it's huge.
yeah, it was huge. And you know, it was like right here, and here was the cliff. And basically, okay. Basically, the idea is you're supposed to jump from the cliff onto the air mattress, and then you crawl to like the far side, like furthest away from the cliff, and so that when the next person jumps, then it kind of launches you in the air, and then you land in the lake.
Yeah.
So.
I can see where this story is going.
Yeah, I'm like... yeah, so, I mean, I didn't see any red flags. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna jump off a cliff.
Your red flag is the guy fucking behind you.
Yeah. Oh, it sure should have been, because they had a sign that said that there was a rule that the person that jumps after you has to be within 100 pounds of your weight. Now, I am a very small man. I just want to preface with that. I am small now, and I was very small then. I was probably 90 pounds soaking wet. The guy behind me was not. He made you look skinny. He was, dude, he made George look skinny. Oh, yeah. He was like, he weighed over 300 pounds. That's not even a joke. He weighed over 300 pounds. He was like the kind of thing that you would only see like at Burger King, like in his natural habitat. Like, I don't even know what he was doing there. I didn't see any red flags.
Did you hear the dinosaurs noises behind you?
Oh, yeah.
That's when those are the cries of war, man. Yeah. Those are the cries of war.
Yeah, well, and here's the thing. So, I mean, there was a camp counselor that was over there that was like supposed to be checking everyone, but he was like, he was like reading a magazine, smoking a cigarette, leaning against a tree. Like, he could not be bothered. Yeah, no, he could not be bothered with whether we lived or died. He did not care. No red flags at this point. I'm like, yeah, let's jump off a cliff. Let's do it. I get to the edge, and then I jump. I land. And, I'm 90 pounds, so like the guy before me does like a little bunny hop into the water. Yeah, and then I crawl to the other end, and then up on the cliff, I fucking hear it like
you just boom. You're like, what's going on? Boom. And then you hear the horns, fucking the eclipse comes in. What's going on, man?
Yeah, no, dude. I look up. He gets to the edge of the cliff, and then he just kind of falls forward. Like he doesn't.
He don't even jump.
I don't think
he knows he don't need none of that extra motion.
He don't
need that. He's reaching terminal velocity 2 seconds off that cliff.
Dude, I don't think he was physically capable of jumping. He was that fat. Like the man just fell off a cliff.
Oh my god.
So I'm looking up. I'm seeing this come towards me. He's blocking out the sun. It's like a solar eclipse. I just start praying. I'm not a Christian, but when you see death coming towards you in the form of the world's fattest cannonball.
You see like a brown eye, and you're staring down the face of the devil. You see a brown eye coming down at you.
Death is coming at you in the form of the world's fattest cannonball. It fucking changes you. I swear, he hit, and like, you know that scene from Rick and Morty, Anatomy Park, where like the dude gets sneezed out and like his flesh rips off his bone? That was me. I was like a fucking Smash Bro. Like,
Kevin.
Like it was straight up out of Smash Bro.
You reached. You've gone where no man has gone before. You saw dimensions you weren't supposed to see.
Oh yeah, dude! I easily doubled that cliff.
How was the come down? Like, how was it?
So, it was like something out of a cartoon, honestly, because when I reached the apex, I kind of just hung there for a second. And I remember, like, I looked down, I looked back up, I looked over at my cabin mates, and then I just sort of fell straight down. Like, the only thing that was missing was me holding up a little sign that said, "Oh, fuck." Like, that's it.
Oh my god.
I'm coming down towards the water, and in my mind I'm like, "Oh, fuck," because I know, like, from a certain distance, it's like, hitting water, it's not that much different from hitting concrete once you reach a high enough distance. Yeah. So there were two parts of my mind battling on what to do. There was one part of my mind that was like, okay, do I like try to turn it into a dive, see if my hands can break some of that water tension? Do I try to turn it into a cannonball? What do I do? And then there was another part of my brain that was like, I bet I could take that water. It doesn't look so tough.
Hold my beer.
Come at me outside, bro. What?
I could only imagine, dude.
What?
That fucking would suck.
Guess which part won?
Guess
which part of my brain won?
The oh shit.
Oh yeah. Oh no. It was
fuck it.
Yeah, it was the hold my beer.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this bitch balls first.
Yeah, it doesn't look so tough. So.
Oh my god.
I'm coming down at it. Now, there's a number of painful ways to land in the water. There's like the belly flop. That always sucks.
That's number one.
Yeah,
That's
no.
gotta be number
Well,
one.
then there's like the wedgie flop where like you land on your ass and your swimsuit gets way up there. That one
I'd
sucks.
rather have my ass out rather than not be able to breathe for the next 2 minutes.
I landed on my face. And let me tell you, that water tension didn't break worth a shit. I landed on my face, immediately onto my stomach, and then I just laid there like a dead body.
Like a face belly flop.
Yeah, it's like... And then, to complete the cartoon-esque picture, it was like 5 seconds, and then I started to say...
Like you hit that and then your feet go down first. Yeah. Like a sleeve of paper falling down. Oh my god.
Yeah, and I was fine afterwards. I actually went again like 2 more times.
Same guy behind you?
No, not the same guy, but I mean, I still didn't see any red flags. I mean, I was fine.
But the next person after that guy, did they shoot him up in the air or no?
No.
Oh.
Of course not.
No, they launched him and it created one of those effects.
Yeah, no. They launched me and then it was basically the same as me. Like, the other guy was built like me. He just like... boop.
Oh, God. Oh, that's gotta...
No, dude, I got right back in line. I'm like, fuck, that was awesome.
I wouldn't, bro. By that point, I just made sure I'd watch who's behind me.
Oh, no, I didn't. I'm like, yeah, whatever happens, happens, bro. Like, it's fun. Cliff diving.
I would like
Gotta
to
live
have
while I'm
children
young,
at
bro.
some point in my life.
I gotta live while I'm young, bro.
Oh, God. But you can't die young.
Well, I mean, but I didn't die. Now, did I?
But you coulda.
But I didn't.
But you didn't.
But I didn't. Yeah.
But you didn't.
Oh. Where are you at in your beer? I'm still at about like half.
I'm pretty close to finish.
I'm still at about like half. I gotta catch up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've been drinking before. I've been drinking this. I'm a little tipsy.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I could drink more, and I probably will drink more. But also,
you're starting to get that flush a little bit.
Well, I'll bet. I'm starting to get like the way I get when I'm drunk, where I'm like I laugh a lot and I
socialize.
Yeah.
My ass.
I don't remember that at all. That was the one and only time I drunk. I
wish you had remembered that.
Yeah, I wish I did too. I would have loved to have seen that shit.
Oh God. Okay. But yeah, it was funny as hell.
Oh man. Well, there was one other time that I blacked out. That was a much more unpleasant experience.
Yeah. It really was. Mine was pretty unpleasant too, but it was hilarious.
How did I get like on the drive home? Because you drove me home. I don't remember anything after I blacked out.
I drove you home. That's all I know. Whatever you did past that, bro, that is.
Well, yeah, but like, how was I acting in the car?
Oh,
was I taking it well? Was I taking it like a champ, or was
you
I
were
like
asking why other people were driving when I was driving?
Oh, what?
It's like, I think you subconsciously were like, but you're supposed to be driving, but you see other cars out.
Oh no!
It's like, why are they driving, but you're driving?
Oh no!
It's like, I can only be in one car, Caleb.
Yeah.
And he's all like, but why?
Why are there other cars on the road, bro?
He was questioning a lot. And I think, I don't know if he peeked when I was there or not, but it didn't seem like it because he doesn't remember the rest. Yeah. I don't know the rest.
It's not like that at one point I roll down the window, I roll down the window, I stick my head out, stick my tongue out the window like like a dog.
Not even like a dog, you're just squealing like a siren. You scare the homeless people walking by. You're like...
Just start.
No, but it was.
Just start blasting that one oingo
I still
boingo
question
song like,
to this day.
I still little.
I still question to this day how you got naked because I didn't undress you. And I know I had all of your belongings, like your wallet, and I put them all.
Did I walk into my house?
Yes.
Huh.
I walked you in. I set you on your bed.
I'm surprised I could have remembered my combination.
I'm pretty sure I walked you in. This is almost a long time ago. I'm pretty sure I walked them in. I don't know why I would just let you walk into your house tripping on shrooms when you're live in the basement. I don't think you'd be able to make it down those stairs.
Were my parents there?
No.
Okay, they were probably up in their room.
That or they were sleeping, something.
Yeah.
But I did not run into his parents.
Okay, good.
If I did, they would understand, but it's just like, that's not a conversation I'm willing to have at 1 in the morning.
Yeah, for real.
So I just let the Ring camera take care of it.
I ended up waking up at like noon.
Did you?
I think so.
I don't know how you can sleep on that stuff, bro.
I don't. Well, I mean, evidently I didn't sleep. I just woke up in my bed. Like that's when I stopped blacking out. Right?
That's true. Just because you black out doesn't mean you're asleep.
Yeah. I was. Apparently did you get me into my bed?
I think I just let you plop on your bed. I didn't really tuck you in.
Okay, yeah, but you got me to my bed.
Yes.
Okay, you got me to my bed, and I woke up in my bed. I don't know where those clothes went. I never saw those clothes again.
Maybe there's them off of them. I swear to God.
Maybe they are still in my room somewhere. Like maybe they're just hidden in like the air vents or something. I don't know where that money came from. That's
another thing. We did not stop anywhere.
Yeah.
His wallet was left untouched from when I was.
I woke up with more money, not less money, more money.
More money and naked. I'll let you guys take care of the rest.
Yeah, I probably went back out.
So I don't know what kind of services did he exchange.
I probably should have checked the Ring camera. It would have shown me going.
You guys didn't have a Ring. Maybe you did.
Maybe I'm pretty sure I did, but like, yeah, that would have told me if I'd gone back out. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that would have told me. Well, I mean,
is it too late to check now?
Maybe I don't know. I don't have the app.
Years ago, not years. It's like a
yeah, a little
over a year.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh
well,
God.
This has been a fun little session, right? Do you think we're ready to end it, or should we finish these beers first?
I mean, can you chug it or no?
Maybe.
We're gonna try to chug as far as we can, just to end it off.
All right.
Salud.
Salud, enchilada. I can't. I don't like beer. That's one of my problems.
Woo!
There's still like half a can in here.
Oh, no, that carbonation does not want to come out.
Oh no.
Whew. That was really good.
Yeah, there's no way I'm finishing. I'm gonna finish this tonight, but I'm not gonna finish it right now on camera.
Probably not on camera.
So, thank you guys so much for joining us on our first episode of Hold My Beer. We hope you guys enjoyed this. This is probably just what this segment's gonna be. Literally just us getting drunk, shooting the shit. It's very podcasty.
Exactly. Hopefully, with time, if we do end up getting a bigger fan gauge, it's working.
We're drunk. Yeah.
Yeah. If we end up getting a bigger fan base, we would like to actually turn this into like a podcast, or something, whatever.
Oh yeah, totally.
And if you guys got any ideas, throw them in the comments. We're willing to talk about anything. We're pretty open dudes.
So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs up anyway, because if you didn't like it, you're probably an asshole. Be sure to subscribe for more videos.
There it is. There, cool. Sorry, excuse me.
Be sure to subscribe for more top tier content like what you just saw. Yeah, we will see you guys in the next video. Stay tipsy, my friends.
Take care, guys.
Is that how we said it? Stay thirsty, my friends.
You gotta say it right. Stay thirsty, my friends.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
I don't always drink dog cookies, but when I do, I commit serious felonies.